What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 12 of my Wolves Football Manager 2018 Let's Play series with the updates, Wolves in the Premier League, all promotions, relegations, and transfers up until I started this save. If you're new to this series, make sure you subscribe as well. But yeah, just to let you guys know, if you're new around here, what this series is about, if you're wondering why I do have Wolves in the Premier League, and this is making me really hyped up for the new Premier League season, the new games that will be set to be released, a new FIFA game, new Football Manager game. I'm really excited for the next year of games and new Premier League season, new football season. Yeah, it's I'm really hyped up for it. I can't wait to, especially just for my channel, for creating new content on the new games for the new season to come up. That's why I'm loving this one so much, even though it's not exactly, it's just, yeah, with updates. But yeah, it gets me hyped up. So let's just get straight into the first game, I think. Manchester United. And yeah, this is a proper Let's Play, recording every single game we are playing in this season. So you see Man United and Everton. This is going to be big before, like, this is our run. Like, it's our run. These are last couple games, then we hit the end of the year, the end of December, end of 2017 as we head into 2018 in the save. But yeah, Man United is going to be tough. Obviously, we played them near the start of the season. Only our second Premier League. See, Everton we played first, and then Man United. So yeah, we're playing them again in this episode, and that was 2 losses. Could this be a bit better? Like, I feel a bit powerless. Like, but obviously, yeah, we can't say that already. We got to try our best, but it's very tough. I'm just feeling like it's going to be a real challenge just to continue to be unbeaten. This is a great streak we've been on, and it's like we could almost see it ending. But, oh yeah, well, like, Man United have 3 players doubtful, we have 3 players injured, so it's going to be a tough one, but at least we're coming off good form. Like, we're in the best form we could have possibly been in, I think, going into this. So yeah, I think the next episode as we enter January, then we might focus on transfers, but how things are going right now, we're pretty solid, but you know, we do have the money there that was given to us. So yeah, Man United, they want to continue winning, but they're top of the table, so we do not expect to get any, like, I don't think, it'd be so hard to win, that's for sure, even just to get a point. But once more, take a look at the form of our players, the ratings this season. Even with Neves back, I'm not bringing like back to that how we were playing with 2 centre mids on our standard formation. I'm like, okay, maybe we need Neves in that more defensive midfield role, and we can be a bit more balanced in that aspect. So if you take a look at other injuries, Connor Cody we've transfer listed. He's wanted by a couple others. See, Aston Villa, Swansea. I like to think we're going to push ahead of those likes. The likes of those teams. Jordan Graham's injured as well, but yeah, hopefully we can sell Connor Cody on. Imagine we sell him in January. If we can sell him, and maybe, yeah, that could push our transfer budget towards 50 million. See, we probably need a bit more wage budget. We're not like going to splash all that on one player, because that kind of player will demand a lot of money. So yeah, we need a bit more. That's what I mean in terms of that. And guys like Diogo Jota, like, I think he can be a crucial player for us. Again, we'll change to the attribute analysis so you can see that it's good representation of the player's ability. But I just feel like he hasn't been on the same level as Ivan Cavallero, who's maybe a little bit more, not too much more experienced. He's only like 3 years older than him, but 22-year-old is, yeah, you got to step up. And just Ivan Cavallero, I guess, maybe showing that bit more experience he's got. I guess he's played over, you can see he's played in Monaco, Deportivo, Benfica, so played in multiple countries. But you could say the same for Diogo Jota. So that's why I'm like saying, okay, why isn't he stepping up? Maybe he just needs that couple more years experience. We'll have to see. I can only judge of the performances, and that's what I really do. That's something I personally do a lot in Football Manager. I don't just always judge off their attributes. Obviously, attributes are important, because that's most of the time, yeah, how they perform, because they got good attributes. But it's not the be-all and end-all. There's so much individual. There's even there's hidden attributes. If you're not really experienced Football Manager player, or yeah, a player of Football Manager, you might not know, at least, there's hidden attributes in the game. So there's a lot more that takes into account. That's why you got to really, really look at players individually and what they do for your team, not just take a look at numbers, because yeah, it will be hard to succeed via that pathway or playing the game. So guys, we may, I've done this a few times against bigger teams of like, yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how this game plays out. So we're going to continue. But I'm really, like just sitting back and thinking about it. How we are going at the moment is very, very good. Like, we can't lie about that. Like, our current form, like, it's easy to just roll along with it, but I've got to, yeah, for a second, sit back and see how we're performing. So, any weak links? Not really right now. That's pretty strong United side. Fred is in there as well. Centre mid, he's a good player. See how he goes. It'll be very interesting for United, but dressing room. Let's just say I definitely prefer him there instead of Fellaini. So that's something I'll say for sure. But let's go into the team talk. We owe Man United after what happened last time in the match against them. Go out there and get revenge, and every single player is motivated. I'd love to see that reflected in the players. So both teams, yeah, we're definitely both in good form. I want to know where we are on the form ladder. Well, not even last 5 games. I want to see the or table. Sorry, sometimes. Well, yeah, we say ladder for in Australia, opposed to table. If I ever say that, that's why, just to have it. But anyway, guys, yeah, I want to see like the form table. Ever since we kept we've been going on this unbeaten run. Yeah, that's when we'd want to have it from. But what we're going to say here, it's going to be a very good match between two cable sides. Ooh, what are we going to say? Man United as good as they come. I don't think no, I enjoy these matches a lot. I'm just finding the right one to say. They're a very good team. Yeah, we'll go. We relish the challenge. I think that's the right option, and that's how I go about it as well. Against these bigger sides, I'm really excited to see how we perform against them. That is for sure. But the good thing is, we don't... Like, I feel the pressure on myself is a bit lower now. I feel, if we lose a match, it's okay, because we've been picking up... a decent amount of points in the last couple months of games, and Marcus Rashford... He took that strike. It was an early strike. So, yeah, we're just going to see how we go. If we're going to change any individual instructions or anything like that, with how we approach this match. But let's see. Let's just see how we go. Obviously, the previous match we played on the... I used the attacking tactic. We went back to the one that's standard mentality now. So, Ndiaye, early yellow. Think about that. In the first 3 minutes, he's picked up a yellow card. That's really annoying. Like, you don't have to give one away that early. It's very, very needless. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to say, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you should have changed. And yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna think about doing right now. And I don't think we're gonna... I know some people really watch me tactically, and I get feedback from people who's like, how did you do this? And if they wonder if they should follow what I do. So, hey, this is what we're going to do against Manchester United, especially away from home here. We're going to sit deeper in the defensive line, take out a play out of defense, work the ball into the box. Yeah, I can just tell we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to go with the direct passing. Then we'll exploit the flanks and clear the ball to the flanks. So, yeah, I've mentioned this before. This is how I'd want to go, and we'll be more disciplined. And, yeah, we'll roll with going with the low crosses. And, yeah, we'll stick with that. This will be that countering style, but playing on defensive mentality. I've mentioned it before, but I don't really like... wait. And we'll take off... Where are we? Yeah, not narrow. We'll go fairly wide so we can kind of... go with the way we're playing, instruction-wise, with the passing and the build-up. We don't have it by default like that, but yeah, this kind of game, how it's going, we need to do that. And yeah, hopefully we can be a bit more stronger there. So yeah, like I said, sometimes playing on the counter mentality when you want to have that counter style. For me, defensively, this is just me. Maybe I don't set it up right, and that's the thing as well. I mentioned to you guys who asked me about tactics. You just got to find the right setup and everything like that. But I feel we're very strong on defensive, and that means you might think, oh, you might not have a chance to score a goal. But I still feel with these specific instructions, you still have that chance to score. You're not completely giving it up because you're still looking to counter through the instructions, playing with the direct passing, clear the ball to the flanks, and you go with that. And we're going to see firsthand here against Manchester United. they're going to be having chances. But this is what we do. The same happened against Manchester City, don't forget. They had lots of shots, but a lot of them were just off target and from range like that. You might see, like one comment I got, like, Manchester City battered you. And I remember that comment. But, like, they've had 8 shots, but 0 have been on targets. So they've been all wide, and that's from, you say, oh, Manchester United's playing well because they're having a lot of shots, but it's to us as well. It's part of us playing well defensively to force them into poor chances, because obviously they're going to create opportunities against us because they've got better players. It's just how we counteract that. And sometimes I'm not a fan of completely sitting back, but, you know, yeah, you kind of have to. And eventually they break through, and what's that? Their first shot on target, and that goes into the back of the net. Unfortunately, that's the way it pans out. That's annoying. Yeah, look at that. 1 shot on target. That's annoying. The one they actually do get on. The one maybe chance we couldn't defend properly. And they take it. That's what Man United do. We can't complain about that. And that's why I mentioned, like, yeah, we go on and we can't win this match. I don't want to, like, I'm not personally going to feel too bad about it, because the run we've been on is great. And Manchester United, it's a tough ask and a tough task to take it up to them and, yeah, get points. But good defending. I gotta still praise the good things my players do. It's hard to do so much against equality. See, Rui Patricio, good save. We're behind, but we're under pressure, and we're just dealing with it the way we can. I just want to avoid a really massive defeat. Like, if we get another 2-0 loss, well, it's already 2-0. That's in the bag, and you might think there's more to come, and you might think my changes are, you made a mistake, but the goal, I felt a goal was coming anyway. They were creating chances anyway, so they're just a dominant team. They're a dominant team, and yeah. So maybe you look, like I said, you look at the changes I made, maybe looks wrong, but I feel that would have happened anyway, because we wouldn't have been able to control the game. So yeah, I think this is a match where we're just going to have to take what's coming our way, and there's not a lot we can do about it. If we go attacking, we're going to leave ourselves very, very vulnerable, and we could end up being like 5-0, and I didn't really want to face that, to be honest, but I wanted to see something, to be fair. We've been decent against the better teams, some of the better teams anyway. See, it's just like a rabble now. Like, they go forward and score, confidence will be down, but hopefully after this match, the confidence won't be shot too much. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I wonder if I didn't change tactically, how we would have fared, but I think it would have been a similar fate, to be honest, actually. Yeah, because those goals were coming. But it's tough. Like, we can't create too much against them. We can't go too attacking, playing away from home as well. Man United, yeah, it's always feel like almost feel powerless. Like, what could we do from here? What could we do? You could be like, oh, might as well go for it. Don't know. Real tough. Let's just say that was absolutely terrible. Can't be wrong there, guys. So if we go on attack now, and we switch that up, Ruben Neves, we'll go, we'll leave advanced play, one of his better role. Okay, oh yeah. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, that's for sure. But at this point, it's like we may as well. We may as well. If we concede, hey, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to switch things up, go attacking, maybe surprise Man United. But hey, it would be an absolutely crazy comeback from here. I'm not expecting it. I'm just like, hey, we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. At the moment, that's all we can really do. 3-0. Can we turn this around? The yellow cards, that shows the pressure we have been under. Really, even on key highlights, come on, we got to see something. Come on, we've gone that attacking game. We've gone that attacking game now, but can we? Nah, it's just. Like, honestly, right now, I really want to fast forward. I really want to fast forward to the end, because they're gonna. Oh, they're really gonna hurt us here, Man United. It's like the form we've shown. When you play against the best in the league, oh, they're real good, because that's how they are in this save at the moment. They're top of the league, but this is like, I don't want this to be like a 6-7-0. Look at the yellows and wait. Oh, yeah. Go more direct passing, go higher tempo, but I feel we're just leaving ourselves vulnerable and show a higher defensive line and we'll try and, yeah, catch them offside, but at this rate, it's like we haven't been playing. Like, no one has showed anything. That's the current... we don't even have a right winger. Who would I normally bring on and play on the right side? Not really remembering at this point, but all I know is how bring Cavallero. Yeah, I'll put him on that side. Diego Jota to come on, see if he can show something. Andre. Let's give Morgan Gibbs-White, give him some game time against a good team. That, like, might as well. And we try and focus on the game against Everton. Maybe rest some players. I guess I didn't expect this kind of domination by Man United. I definitely didn't expect to win or even get a result, but just the flow of their game, and maybe it's something I should have expected with the season they're having. Because I feel, yeah, this unbeaten run we've had, we've been really overachieving, I would have to say. So, come on. We've got to just show some signs. Because it's just a domination. It's a pure domination. And this is just going to look so bad. This is going to look so bad. And I just hate when you get a blistering loss like this. When they kill you in all facets. We can't deny that. We tried normal style to kick things off. But I could tell how things were going to go. And yeah, they really panned out the same when we went defensively. So, anyone crucial player that we can rest, I think, has to be... Well, I was going to go Neves, but then I'm going to go Ndiaye for a couple of reasons. He's on a yellow and he's got a bit lower condition, so we'll just bring on Saiss. Unfortunately, we can't rest everyone. We can't rest everyone. I just want to see something. Can we... Because we haven't seen anything at all from us. Man... It's going to be tough. Like, even 5-0 is a smashing, and I'm, like, hoping it's not going to be any worse than it is currently. So that says a lot. Because there's still 30 or maybe 25 minutes to be played. So, Gibbs-White, maybe some little signs from him. And, yeah, I saw some comments, people saying Diogo Neves. What's his name again? Diego Jota. Sorry, Neves was in my mind. And why people say he's never been called Silva? It's Diego Jota. So that just confuses me because I'm like, yeah, what do I call him? And Silva shows, but Cavallero, probably the best chance we've had of the game. Only our second shot. So, yeah. United have been super good. And they haven't allowed us to do anything. Not that like they're going to allow us. Oh, yeah, you can create some goals. Oh, well, when I say that, we get a goal. This is our chance to get some momentum and maybe look a bit respectable on the scoreline. Maybe if we get another, make it 5-2 and we're still smashed. But Cavallero, that was real good. And there was a mix-up by De Gea there. So I'm not sure what he was doing. But now, see, we get a goal, then we get momentum. It's crazy, the momentum swing when you get a goal. Like, I feel like we're suddenly, like, in a matter of minutes, playing better than we have for the whole game. And we've got that goal that completely switches it around. Gibbs-White, you're going to be dropped back to the reserves if you're going to be stalling like that, because they'll make you pay. It's a quicker level. It's a quicker level. You got to make decisions quick. You can't stall. That's a bit of pressure. There's a bit of pressure on you there. Sorry if you heard noise there. Something dropped. It's hard to see in the dark. But anyway, guys, we're waiting now, essentially, until the pain ends. But we got a goal. We got a goal. It's not really gonna mean too much, but it's the only thing we can talk about for us, essentially, in a positive light. Like, okay, can we get a second, like I mentioned? Bonatini, he's hopping. Oh, wow. That was another decent chance. But take a look at that. Watford's beating Chelsea. It's a home game for them, to be fair. Like, away for us against Man United. I think we're going to do all right to only lose this match by 4 goals. And we managed to get on the score sheet. We tried a different style, multiple different styles through the match. We started our normal game and we went a bit more defensive. That didn't quite work. And, yeah, they just killed us. They killed us, Man United, and they exactly deserve the points. They did so well. I can't even say I'm pleased. They tried. We didn't show anything. We got 1 goal. They completely killed us. Hopefully our morale isn't ruined because of that. See, our morale is still fairly decent because we've been on some pretty good form, and we lose. We lose, and we lose an unbeaten streak, but I think that was coming, and we've got Everton next, who's having a pretty good season, to be fair. And see, on the build-up, I was working on defending in general training and defensive positioning, and what I normally had it on was ball control for general training and attacking movement pretty much for the whole time of our unbeaten run, because we wanted to play that game. So maybe it's a fact we didn't see that at all. We tried to focus on our defending side of the game, and that was, yeah, shown. Man United were too good for us to surpass us in that way. So we didn't really work on our attacking game, so we couldn't score. So what's this? Who's looking to move on? Normally when you see that, it's like a play that we weren't as bad as the scoreline reflects. Well, to be honest, like, I'm going to be more realistic than he is. I think the scoreline does reflect it, because we showed nothing. There's only so many times I can actually say that. But yeah, that's the truth, and we're still sitting in 12th. That's a good thing. Well, if Burnley or Crystal Palace win there, yeah, they'll overtake us, but still, we're holding a decent goal difference. It's only -1 compared to other teams you thought we may finish around near the bottom of the table. At Bournemouth, yeah, they beat Manchester City, and only conceding an own goal late. But yeah, yes. Still, I'm still disappointed when I lose. I'm still disappointed when I lose, even if it's a game against Man United. It's impossible. NDIE. Yellow cards limit, I told you. He was gone anyway. Ivan Cavallero, he's been good. He's been good for us. He's been a good player. You can see he's shown his performance in training. He's injury prone, but that's what I'm like. I always defend it. You can still have injury prone players in the team. You just have to manage them. And yeah, he hasn't been... Yeah, that's why it's surprised me right there. Oh, he's an injury-prone player? He hasn't felt like that because we like to manage our players pretty well. Obviously, it doesn't keep you... Nah, I'm not going to change. I'm going to stick to attacking movement because we need to work on that, especially at home. Because then when we're trying to attack, when we're trying to create that goal, and we've been working on defending in the week, that's not going to help us. So that's my logic anyway. Taylor Townsend, yeah, he's injured, so... He's not got great potential, so he's not a player we're going to really focus on too much. Not going to be a huge worry. So, come on. I'm really... Oh, man. I hate this period. I'm like, why does it have to be only a one-day rest? I don't know. I don't know. So, Jack Colback. What do you think about Jack Colback? Would he be decent? I don't know. He's listed by Newcastle... Affordable again, but I really do want to go for that guy from Real Madrid that I showed you. He was transfer listed. So yeah, Llorente. If you missed, there's a few Llorentes, but it was the one at Real Madrid, Marcos Llorente. He's wanted. Is it by see Newcastle want him on a loan, and should we get him on a loan deal and see how he comes along? Let me know before he actually, makes a move as well. But, yeah, because our team, maybe, because I've said we could use another central midfield player. So, if we go into transfers, and if we go for a loan, we can't. We have to wait until the transfer window opens. So, yeah, let me know if I should do that once it does open. We'll just leave it there. So, yeah, guys, let's continue. We have a must respond. What's our... Yeah. I just skip briefing every single time. Does anyone else do the same? Because when the game got released, obviously I tried to utilize it. Or I just did it. But I feel it didn't make a major impact. It felt kind of useless. Like, it didn't really make an impact. So, West Ham, Manchester United. Manchester United, that late winner from Martial. So, West Ham, hey, they did well. I'm just... our game against Manchester United. What we can do here, though, is turn it around. See, Everton, they're still having a great season, but at least player quality-wise, we have a better chance to get something. Hey, we beat West Ham when they were sitting, were they like 6th or 7th when we played them, and we got a victory. So they're more teams we have a chance at. They're getting points from in those games. So yeah, we're just going to head on into this one. Alfred Ndiaye is going to be dropped out. Romain Saiss, we're going to use him. Ooh, deep line playmaker, we'll use him. Actually, so yeah, we'll just switch. We'll switch then. We'll bring Neves back into that central midfield position. We'll revert back to this. I'm going to use him. Ooh. Advanced playmaker. Then Andre. We can go back to the Mezzala. I like that role. I just like saying the name of it. Mezzala, pretty much. It just sounds like a good name. So that's partial. That's not just a reason. Ben Marshall. He's going to be one we try and sell anyway. So, I know. We just add Connor Cody to the bench. Morgan Gibbs White. Okay, not... See, he's got a nice player trait. Plays 1-2s. I think that can help with our game. When I said, oh, I'm going to drop you to the reserves, I didn't actually mean that. I was just in the heat of the moment. But also, guys, we need something better. Don't forget, we've got injuries right now. So, the guys like Vinagre and Courtney House, defenders we can't put on the bench. So, let's just submit the team now, guys. And hopefully, we've got the hope to turn it around, and let's hopefully start another unbeaten streak. But maybe we'll go on a streak where we might struggle to win games. Just, we owe them what happened. Again, we have to get revenge against them. This is the episode of getting revenge against Man United and Everton. But are we gonna suffer the same fate? Just hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be able to escape that fate. Why am I making band references? Sorry. Kevin Morales gets an injury. Is it like in the 3rd minute? That is a bit tough. So he's off and Sandro is coming on. Sandro is a very interesting player. Liked him. Came through at Barca. But, come on. Chelsea get an early lead. Ooh. Not many chances. Not many chances early. Ooh, Fulham get a lead. Can they go on and hold on to a win? Very doubtful. But now, Cavallera. See, instantly, I can feel something different. Okay, no. Same crap. We lose possession. I thought we were going to create something good. I guess not. Now it's Wayne Rooney to Fernando Torres. Someone pointed it out in a previous episode that he's at Everton. Because I think he got a goal and it popped up. He's at Everton. How about that? Just the names. Wayne Rooney and then Fernando Torres at Everton. Those two there. Imagine those two at their prime in the same team. That would be frightening in the Premier League. That could be your best Premier League partnership there. It could have potentially been. Just imagining that would be crazy. Funnily enough, back in the days of the older Ultimate Team, yeah, when they had good cards, I had Rooney and Fernando Torres the same team, and yeah, those were the good days. That was I was remembering, just mentioning that. Now, Fernando Torres, the combinations, and Fernando Torres used to be one of my favorite players at his absolute best. Like, just incredible. Because I did have him in my fantasy Premier League back in those days when he would bang in the goals, to be fair. Before he joined Chelsea at Liverpool. Yeah, he was a star. But then, yeah, he moved to Chelsea and things changed. Oh, good tackle, Doherty. But yeah, this is an interesting type of game, but these are the games where we end up winning, where it's a bit tight and we just get that goal one way or another. We couldn't quite there, and they're going to counter. Balassi is going to look to run at us. Then he goes out wide to Coleman. But he absolutely wasted that. Very poor effort. Had his own space. to time that ball in, to time that cross perfectly, and he really couldn't. So we've got possession now. Helder Costa, who's going to be the hero for us to score that banger, to take the lead? Cavallero. Oh, this is nice play, how we work that and deserve the goal just there. How he got the cross in and the pass to him. Yeah, that was really nice with Douglas, Cavallero. They have a good kind of combination, good chemistry. Helder Costa! I thought that was going in. It was going to be the finesse. Oh, I thought it was going to be. And Cavallero, he's picked up a bit of knock, but the condition's going up. So he should be fine after halftime, especially get that rest up. And yeah, that was our chance, I think. That was the best chance of the half. So we're going to go assertively and say I'm far from pleased. Yeah, fire them up. Every single player apart from Bonatini is fired up. He's more motivated, so it's still good. Still kind of the same level. In my experience, they're kind of the same reaction. Because when there's a positive one, it's either that. Yeah, or either one, I should say. So, yeah, I think they're pretty much the same, essentially. Morgenstern, not been a great game for Everton, in terms of injuries, at least. But, yeah, Man United and Everton here. This has been a big episode. But, yeah, Fernando Torres is at Everton. Is he going to score a winner? That's a bit lucky. I'm pretty sure he didn't intend to pass it to the keeper. I don't know. You never know with the Football Manager graphics, how it's reflected in the game. But can we take a goal from a set piece? Saiz! Oh, that's a good tackle by McCarthy. Now it's Sandro. Sandro, wow. That was actually terrible, if you saw where he shot that into. Doherty's picked up an injury. I'm going to have to sub him here, and we have a like-for-like change in Dominic Iorfa. I've mentioned I like him. He's a young lad coming through, but he's 23 now. You got to show you want to be a first-team player, like Matt Doherty has done this season. And he's going down a bit. There's poor training at the moment, but performance-wise, he's definitely not going down. He's been excellent this season. Ivan Cavallero going to have to take him off, and Diogo Jota, you got to do something here. Go and do something for us. And this is where we're going to hit them with a bit of a switch. We're going to go a higher tempo. Normal defensive line. We won't play out of defense. No walk ball in the box. We'll go to direct passing. And here we're going to roam from position. Just surprise them a bit here. Up the tempo. Have the players roam from positions. And hopefully that's going to allow us to get them on the surprise. And I feel I do this. I work it well. Obviously, it's not going to work every single match, but I think I can work my changes as a manager to surprise the opponents and then get a surprising goal, take the lead, and then, yeah, go on to win. But obviously, there's still the chance of it going the other way. But it's Rui Patricio. Pretty simple save for Heats to make. Leicester 4-0 against Cardiff. That's huge. And now, could this be Andre? We're gonna do it. He's offside, Douglas. You gotta be better. You gotta be better. Oh, Balassi. It might just be that one goal that's gonna make the difference here. I wouldn't be surprised. 1-0. 1-0 for the team who wins. Oh, I thought I might need to make a change there. But, go, Bonatini, play it through. It's Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota. Oh, yes it is! We get a bit lucky. But I feel those changes created that. We upped the tempo a little bit. Like I said, we saw that in reflected. Diogo Jota, otherwise known as only to Football Manager as Silva, but that's part of his name. Just, yeah, according to the comments I've received from people from Portugal, his homeland, he's never called Silva. It's just his last name, so maybe that's why they put Silva there. I don't know. And Jota, maybe that's why, because Jota's not actually part of his full name, so they know. I don't know yet. I don't know the decisions they make to call players by specific names. That's not their last name. But anyway, guys, Diogo Jota, he showed his impact there, but the finish by Leo Bonatini, he's the pouncer. So I swear, off his attributes, he's better than, like, he doesn't have an attribute that's 16 or more. And no technical attribute that's 15 or more. Like, you could say he's balanced, and when he's on good form, yeah, steps up a little bit. So now is the question what we're going to do. Let's continue. We have one sub up our sleeves. I don't know if it should be a more defensive change or just we sub someone out in midfield. It's the last change we can make, though. I feel Morgan Gibbs White, this is maybe a risk, but we're going to bring him on. I don't care if it's a risk. He's going to go deep line playmaker, support. We've already got deep line playmaker in Roman Saiz, and I don't really like that, so we're going to use him register just to change that up a little bit. Just another role for him it's okay. It's not too bad. So, we'll say tighten up so we can still focus. If we get a win, this will get us back on track after being dominated against the top team in the league this season, Manchester United. It was always tough against them, but we look to be turning around. Let's finish this off. Gibbs White again, I know. Oof. Need to make those passes, lad. But I know he's going to need to get experience. He's going to need that. He's going to be better off for it. But hopefully we just don't lose. Oh, good. Good save. It forces a corner, but he did need to do that. He did need to make the save. Rui Patricio, come on. We've just got like 6 more minutes and added time, and we've got this. We've got another victory. Helder Costa. Saiz. Oh, we can go. Oh, what a ball. I think he's offside or no. He's not. What a goal that is, because that makes sure of the result. And guys, take a look how close that was, though. Well, did he stayed on? Oh, man, that was really close. That was really close, but I'll take it. The assist by Diogo Jota. They were big in our win here. This is going to be a win for sure now. We've got the 2-0 lead, and there's a highlight instantly after. Let's completely do them here. Douglas, Bonatini go for a hat-trick. Gibbs White, Helder Costa, Ruben Neves go so close, man. Oh, Bonatini, he's on his hat-trick, and he's been above, man. Like, above what I expected. And some of you guys, remember I got a couple comments saying, oh, Leo Bonatini's not good enough. And he has stepped up. Like, I wasn't sure about him. Like, I even mentioned myself, I've said in this series, he doesn't look like a Premier League level striker. And maybe just, if anything, just, yeah, that newly promoted side. And as a maximum. But, man, the goals he's scoring is... Oh, Douglas! That was a decent hit. Oh, we're playing some great football. Inspired. That's offside. Dominic Iorfa. But we go ahead and... See, this is normal. Like, the match we just played against Man United, just... We couldn't play our game because they were too good. But that's why I said, a side against Everton, who do have some better players, but the difference isn't as major. And Leo Bonatini gets another player of the match, man. He's a great striker. Like, if there's a save and he's that guy that's going to be affordable, he's not going to cost too much for you, or hopefully not, depending how he is in your save. Like, if he's transfer listed by his team, man, you got to go for him. Hopefully Doherty's not injured long term. It's only 1 day. Thankful. Very thankful for that. So, yeah, Leo Bonatini, he's only 24, so he could have that little, very, very minimal improvement, not major. He's on loan from Al Hilal, so we got to keep that in mind if we're going to make a signing for him. Optional future fee, 5 million. That's currently below his value. Let me know in the comments, do we sign up Leo? Do we sign up Leo? Like, off this form? Like, if he was a guy that had a bit better attributes doing this, 12 goals and 6 assists, 4 player of the matches for last game of the year, like end of December now, not last game of the season, obviously. Like, that's signing him up for sure. The only thing is, I wish his attributes just were a little bit better. If the 14 of finishing was 15, and like these 14s he had, if the attributes, what they have, they were 1 more each, I don't know why, but that would just give me a bit more confidence. Because he kind of does look like a striker in the championship. For one of the better teams, to be fair. But for a team that wants to continue to improve and go up in the Premier League, yeah, I don't know. But off his performances, I've got to stay true to what I've always said. Like, he's amazing. That kind of player, yeah, I'll just put on a high pedestal and be one of the key players, because that's what he's showing right now, man. Seriously, on a level. He has been so good, and I'm just absolutely pumped with him. You love it when you see this guy. You don't expect him to do as much, but yeah, he's actually... yeah, he's doing the most right now. He's doing the most. So I'm going to leave it there, though, guys. We turned around. That's exactly what we wanted to put the Manchester United matches in the back of the mind now. It's... the morale, yeah, no one's looking too bad. Raul Jimenez, because, yeah, he's seeing Bonatini killing it. He's a perfect morale. So, yeah, we are going to leave it there. How we're sitting in the league, we're sitting in 11th. Again, Crystal Palace have their extra game to play. If they win, they could overtake us, but still, I'm very, very content, and we get out of the minus in our goal difference, and we're in the positive. We've got 1 for the goal difference. It doesn't sound like a lot, but hey, as Wolves, it's not negative anymore, and we're really consolidating. The better we do, the better quality we'll be able to attract to the team for the next season. So I'm really pumped. Like I said, if you enjoy this episode, make sure you drop a thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notification bell as well if you want to be making sure you see my uploads. And I'll catch you guys next time.